just I need to show you another type of test. So we can do the same, but between the high voltage winding and the tertiary voltage winding, between any rewiring, as we are using the 10 channel of current of the USH variant of the CMC-500, which is the most benefit thing from the new test set. So no need for any rewiring, and it will give you all the possibility to do all the testing without any rewiring or disabling or enabling any function. So we can do the same also for the LV, the high voltage and the tertiary voltage. So if you are see my screen now, I will open this differential protection between the HV and the tertiary voltage. And if you are seeing this, the hardware configuration which I'm using for the other type of differential protection. So I am using now the tertiary voltage and the high voltage with the same binary input, which is the differential trip. So we can check the wiring check as we did in the high voltage to the low voltage. As you can see here, we can press clear, we can add the fault type, we can add the test point, suppose at 1 IN, and it will simulate here the IL1, IL2, IL3 in the primary side, and also IL1, 2, 3 in the tertiary side, because this is selecting between the fault is tertiary side and supply is the high voltage side to check between the primary and the tertiary. And the same trigger condition to be triggered by the differential trip binary input number 1, and then you can select the test time here to be 120 seconds or 60 seconds to be more sufficient for you to put and enter the I differential and I bias values. So once you are selecting the start button, it will open these fields of the measured of I diff and I bias values to be entered, as you can see, to be shown in the report from here. And also you have the possibility to enter the high voltage winding current and the low and the tertiary voltage winding current. And after you enter this value, you can press past, or you can take a screenshot from the relay software, as I did. I will show you now how to attach this one, so you can take a screenshot and make copy and paste here, so it will be available in your test report as indication of the high voltage currents and the tertiary voltage currents. And the LV now is 0 because I am injecting between the high and the tertiary. And here is the values of the IA bias, IA diff, IB bias, IB differential, IC bias, IC differential. And as you can see here, this is a stable case because this fault is external and there is no trip coming from the protection trip. And the same we will do by using the dedicated modules, but between the high and the tertiary side. So for the differential characteristic, for example, now we will test the high voltage and the tertiary voltage winding using the characteristic module. So I can remove some point just to make it quick. So if you are looking to the hardware configuration in this module, you will find out that we are injecting the current output A for the primary, current output C for the tertiary, but the current output B now is not used because I'm simulating the high voltage and the tertiary voltage differential protection function. So as you can see here, we add some points, and you can select the fault type as we agreed, and you can select the trigger condition from the general tab to be triggered with the differential trip. Then you can select the search test or the short test. After that, you can duplicate and change the fault type to check all kind of fault type. We have a 7 fault type. You can duplicate this module to be checked for all type of faults, and then you can select start. And as you can see in the right here, we have the differential operating, the differential report view. It will show the table of the test point. It will show you also the characteristic diagram, and you can define this test report from here. From the report setting, you can define what do you need to be available in your test report and what do you not need in your test report. And as you can see here, if we can make in the zoom mode, and you can select here, you see this is approaching now the nominal characteristic, and it will approaching up and down until getting the most accurate value. As you can see here, it should be 0.9 IN at 3 I bias, but we find the actual 0.897, and this is the most accurate value. You can also zoom this point or zoom this point, and you will see how the characteristic dedicated modules is working up and down and approaching the nominal characteristic to give you the most accurate value compared to the nominal value. Okay, so you can add now you can zoom all, And here is the report view as we explained. So I am selecting the table for the test point, and I am selecting the characteristic. So if you need more details, you can click the report setting, and you can click the define button, and then you can select what kind of information you need. If you need the test setting, for example, you can add it, and it will be appeared in your test reports. So now we have the test setting, we have the test table, we have the characteristic diagram to be attached to your report. The same what we did in the high voltage and low voltage characteristic, and we can do also the same in the high voltage and tertiary voltage characteristic. Just you have to change the analog output to be between the high and the tertiary winding. As you can see here, we have a lot of test points between the high and the tertiary winding. If you are looking to the hardware configuration, you will find out this is the I primary, and here is the I tertiary without using the other LV winding. And you can define the trigger, then you can press click, and you will see all trip times of the differential function between the high and the tertiary side. So now with the new benchmark, with the new test set with the CMC-500, the USH variant, I have the possibility to inject 10 current channel in the same time without any rewiring, without changing the configuration of the relay, without disabling the protection function. I can use the differential function for the 3-winding transformer along with the restricted earth fault by the 10 channel, which can be used for the high voltage neutral, for example, to check the restricted earth fault. And stay tuned for the upcoming protection function in the next videos. And part 3 and part 4, we can test all kinds of protection function inside the B643 relay using the same wiring connection and without any effort, using our test universe and our PTT, the protection testing template available in our website free of charge. Thank you, everyone. I hope you will get a lot of information today in our practical and hands-on session for testing the 3-winding transformer protection testing using the CMC-500 and our powerful PC-based software called the Test Universe, along with the BTT and BTL. So thank you, everyone. And if you have any question, please feel free to reach out, or feel free to drop a comment, or reach out directly to me. Thank you, everyone.